What kind of stupid ass name is Lawrence? Honestly. I wonder what that guy's name is at the gym that we see. That's in there for like 15 hours a day.
Doug.
I bet his name is it really Doug?
I have no idea. He runs the place.
He looks like a Doug.
He looks like a Doug. Bald head, nice beard, jacked as shit.
For no fucking reason.
Yeah. He runs a gym, so he's got to be jacked as shit.
Is he the one that owns it? Or
I've seen him going into the manager's office, so I think so.
Gotcha. Either that or he's just cool with everyone there.
Maybe.
Like, he never got a job there, but he basically works there.
He runs the place just because he's that big.
No one wants to tell him not to.
Nope. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Evolution Feldus podcast. I'm your host, Avery, joined always by my co-host, Trace.
Hi.
So I want to get something off my chest real quick.
Okay, I'm here for you.
I fucking hate lobsters, and I think they deserve to be eaten.
Well, they are.
Last week we were kind of going on about pandas and how they should just go extinct. Lobsters deserve to be eaten.
Well, they are eaten.
Fuck the vegans. I know, but they deserve it. Like, a lot of animals don't deserve it. Like ducks, they probably don't. They're kind of cool. Chickens.
Ducks can be mean as fuck, though.
Yeah, they can, but like they're cool if you don't fuck with them. Chickens, I mean, they're assholes.
Yeah, they're too loud.
So, they can catch the fade, but like lobsters are just creepy, man. Have you ever been in the grocery store and you walked by them and you see like 30 of them in that tank just piled on top of each other and they're just kind of like...
Yeah.
Just there. They can't even move their claws and you see their legs moving, jabbing each other in the eye and shit as they walk over. Because those tanks aren't really big enough, but like they're just fucking creepy and I don't...
As a little kid, I would always like love going to see the lobster like, what was it? Lobster tank?
Yeah.
For some reason, my little kid mind was fascinated with that. So whenever I would go to the grocery store with my mom, I would always be like beelining toward the tank.
Well, I think it's because it's the one thing in the grocery store that you can see is alive and it's okay. Because I don't think you want to see a cow from the sales floor.
Okay, fair.
That's about to get slaughtered.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Have you seen those videos?
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah. You don't think that like that much blood is contained within an animal, but...
No, I kind of would. That's a big fucking animal.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, just fuck the lobsters. Like, I have no problem with watching them get cracked open and boiled alive.
Oh.
Fuck them. Creepy bastards.
Do you eat lobster?
I would if it weren't so goddamn expensive.
Okay, but you've had it before, right?
I've had it like once.
Okay. That shit's so good.
It's dummy expensive.
It is.
I don't think it should be that fucking much.
For what it tastes, it's not worth the cost, in my opinion.
It's not.
No, like, cost-wise, crab legs are a lot better. You get more meat.
They taste better, too, if you
Yeah,
ask me.
it's just flaky, and, well, it depends on how you cook it, obviously, but... Oh, fuck no. If you just get a low country boil, fuck yes.
That's some good shit.
I fucking love that.
That's some good shit. You know, lobster used to be like poor man's food because it was considered the cockroach of the sea. So lobster used to be dirt fucking cheap.
So since when did it flip the table?
I don't know. I guess some poor guy got rich as shit and was like, I still want this. I fuck with it. And all the other rich people were like, oh, we should get this. We should eat more. We should eat all the lobster and upprice it.
I don't know. Maybe because it was a poor man's food, it got overeaten, so the supply was low, so the demand went higher, so therefore the cost was higher, and then the poor people couldn't afford it, but the rich people could, so the rich people bought it, and now it's considered a high-class meal as opposed to a poor man's food.
You know, maybe, and that makes a lot more sense, but I like my rags to riches idea better. Because that is somebody getting out of the struggle and making their way.
Fair enough.
And I'm all about that shit.
The American dream, right?
No, fuck the American dream.
Oh,
that
yeah, I
shit
know.
died.
I know.
Speaking of the American dream, so growing up as a kid, I always imagined the American dream as not this idea and this concept, but literally as becoming a truck driver. Like a big rig driver going across the country. That's what the American dream was to me
Why?
growing up.
Why? Like,
I think because cartoons and movies always just like when you would see someone describing the American dream in that way, it was usually a fucking trucker. And they're always talking about how great the open road is and getting to drive for thousands of miles on end with no sleep and just going and being free on the road. So the American dream.
if that was the American dream, I would hate that shit. Because I can hardly stand driving maybe 100 miles nonstop, let alone thousands, no sleep, probably on Route 66, where the only thing you have to look at is the occasional cactus and tumbleweed.
Hey man, maybe you can get some of that cactus juice. It's quenchy.
I don't give a fuck about that. No, fuck that. Fuck cactus.
It's
Cacti.
it's the quenchiest.
That's Gatorade, you fucking idiot. That's their slogan, quench the thirst.
Dude, I love long drives though. Like I love them.
Depends on where the final destination is. If
No.
if I'm going to a long, like for a long drive and I'm staying at the place that I'm going toward, I don't mind it.
I mean, yeah, that's not bad. I wouldn't.
But if I'm having to drive, 100, 125 miles to go somewhere and then I have to drive back, that's tedious as fuck.
Oh, that's yeah, no, fuck that.
Because that's like a 5-hour commute.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit. But I'm talking like just long drives. I fuck with them as long as it's not stop and go like backward, like back town kind of shit. Like give me a highway
Yeah.
and let me just go. Like I could, if my car could handle it, I would willingly drive from where we are now to the southern tip of Florida.
Really?
And maybe make like 3 stops just for food. Stretch my legs a little bit. But like I would love that. That'd be fucking awesome.
But why?
I don't know.
Because on the highway, you're not seeing a bunch.
Depends on where you go.
I mean, yeah, but
When you pass through the major cities, you're still seeing a lot, and it's pretty cool.
yeah, I guess. Like if you were to drive through Miami or Tallahassee or something like that, then yeah. But
Yeah, like probably hit the coast, drive through a couple towns. It'd
Yeah.
make my commute like 6 hours longer, but I'd go with it.
fuck that.
I'd be totally down with it because like I want to take a fucking road trip. Like I have wanted to take a cross country road trip since I was a kid.
Why?
Because it sounds fucking awesome. Because I'd have enough money to where I can just hop in my car. Or it wouldn't even be my car, honestly. I'd have either an RV or a bus. Like, not a school bus, but like a Volkswagen bus.
Yeah.
Rig up one of those fuckers. And I just want to get in it and just drive and see the country.
Yeah, I mean, if you were in an RV or something like that, that would be better because you wouldn't have to worry about having to like sleep in a car or get somewhere to sleep because you could just sleep in the RV.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more comfortable than sleeping in the back seat of a sedan.
Which, I mean, my back seats fold down, so I can fit a whole twin mattress in my back.
Yeah, true.
So it's a little easier on my car, but my car's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So like Volkswagen bus, it's small, it's compact. I don't have to have any kind of special license for it,
Mhm.
and just get in that bitch and go.
Soup it up like the Scooby-Doo van, and then off you go.
Pretty much. I'd spend the summer months going across the north where there's fucking nothing, but it's a lot cooler,
Yeah.
and then the winter months coming through the south.
Gotcha.
And most Midwest things just kind of fuck them.
What interests me more would be to take like a backpack trip to Europe as opposed to a road trip around the US.
Oh, I want to do both.
I'd much rather go to Europe and just backpack my way through a couple countries.
Well, you see, the thing about Europe is they have an interconnecting train system that's goddamn functional.
Mm-hmm.
And see, here in America, we can't even get functional public transport
Yeah.
that's worth a shit.
Yeah.
So that's the big difference. So that makes backpacking around Europe much easier. And European countries are a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Like, you could drive 10 hours through Texas and not leave the fucking state.
Yeah.
If you drive 10 hours in any direction in Europe, you've probably gone through about 5 different countries.
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it obviously depends on where you start. Like if you start in fucking Madrid or Barcelona in Spain and you just start driving east, like you'll go to
Probably go through
Germany.
about two.
You'll probably get to
Two different
Germany
countries.
because
Yeah.
you'll go through France and then you'll probably hit Germany. But yeah,
I mean, either way, you can pass through entire countries.
yeah,
I would be more than willing to do both. I would go fucking broke doing it,
yeah.
but it'd be awesome.
It'd be completely worth it. Because I've always wanted to travel over there anyway.
I'll do both because like I really love finding like hole in the wall places to eat at
Mm-hmm.
all the time across like America, and you see the shows doing it, and it's like I want to do that. I got the gut for it. I have the personality for it.
I don't know if I would want to go more so for the food. I would just want to go for the scenery, just to see something different.
Oh, I do both. Like I love to eat, dude.
I mean, yeah,
I love eating,
yeah.
and like I want to have some authentic shit.
That's
I would
true as
I
well.
would eat some shit I would never consider. Just because
go
I'm
and
there.
eat some like fucking goat liver, just
Yeah.
because.
Yeah, just fuck it, because it's there, you know?
Yeah.
I'd go to France, I'd like actually eat frog and snail if that's like real customs there.
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it's an actual custom, but I don't know, American TV is stupid.
I don't know.
So it could be totally fake. Either way, I'd be eating some crazy shit.
I mean, the place that I would want to go scenery-wise would be Scandinavia, just because I want to see, like, just fucking absurd cliffs overlooking a whole bunch of water and all that kind of shit. But if I were to go mainly for food, then I would easily go to Europe. Go to Italy, go to France, go to Spain.
You realize Scandinavia is like in Europe, right?
Well, yeah, but for different, like,
Different reasons.
when you think food-wise, you don't think Scandinavia. Like, you don't think
No, 'cause they
Finland,
eat
you don't
ice.
think Norway, you don't think Sweden.
They eat ice and polar bear meat.
No, they don't have polar bears. At least I don't think they have polar bears.
I think they do up towards the northern cap of it.
Towards the, like, fucking Siberia and Russia.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Going to Russia.
We're American.
But they bundle up over there.
Yeah, that's true. They do. I would do a total trip from Portugal to Germany.
That's like 4 countries.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it only 4?
Yeah, because Portugal is next to Spain, and then Spain's next to France, and France is next to Germany.
Well, yeah, just hit the hot spots. God damn it.
No internet.
I'm constantly having to reconnect my fucking computer to your internet, and it's pissing
It doesn't
me.
like you. It keeps booting you out.
Yeah, I know. It's pissing me the fuck off.
I'm sorry.
And it's taking forever to load shit.
What were you looking at?
I got it.
A European map?
Shut the fuck up.
Bitch!
I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm a skull fuck you.
Oh, God. I've been waiting on this day. I just didn't think it would be today. Not sure.
You don't know how long I've waited to hear you say those words.
Portugal, Spain, France, Germany. Got the Netherlands, Belgium, and Denmark.
That's if you go out of the way, though. I was assuming you were going to do like a straight shot.
Nah, just kind of
Gotcha. Okay.
right up through there. Because if you go east and then you head like seriously north, because you know Denmark and all of them, they're kind of small, so then you just get into Germany.
Yeah. You
That
could
way.
dip into Czechoslovakia if you wanted to.
I think I'd probably do Poland.
You could dip into Italy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that.
Dip into Italy, then
So I would
come
start at
up.
Portugal, go through Spain, France, these little countries, Germany, and then drop my way down into Italy,
There you go.
and
yeah.
then hit whatever country this is underneath Czechoslovakia.
I don't know. See, if I were to do it, I would want to start in Spain,
Mm-hmm.
go through France, dip into Italy, and then come straight back up toward like Germany, go into Denmark, and then cross over to go to Norway, dip into Sweden. I don't really care about Finland.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably take from Finland back to the UK, go into Ireland, then go back to the US.
See, I think after I hit Italy, I would come more towards like the Middle East.
You think?
Yeah, like I want to go to Turkey. Like I want to hit Greece. I want to hit Turkey, and then
Why would you want to go to Turkey?
Here they have good food, a lot of good street markets.
Yeah, true.
So hit up like that. Morocco sounds interesting. Egypt, just for tourist shit, really.
Yeah. Fuck Australia.
Yeah, no,
I'm not going there.
not fucking with it. I do want to go to New Zealand.
I don't want to get kidnapped by a kangaroo. Yeah, New Zealand is fine. But Australia is like... New Zealand is pretty much the smaller Australia and you don't have to worry about anything.
I feel like it doesn't have scary animals.
Yeah. Like, you don't have to worry about getting to a boxing match with Kangaroo Jack in the fucking outbacks.
Yeah, you know what we should do?
What? What are you thinking now?
We should build an Outback Steakhouse in Australia.
No. That's an insult to their entire country.
You know how fucking funny it would be, though?
I follow an Australian TikToker, and he gets asked that question, like, do y'all have Outback there? And he's like, no, you fucking idiot.
No, why would they? That is the most American bastardized gimmick shit.
Yeah. He was like, you don't realize how Americanized that chain restaurant is.
That's why I want to put it there.
Oh my gosh.
Outback Steakhouse, taste of American bastardization.
Taste how we fucked your food up.
I think that
Everyone
would be
there
awesome.
has to speak with an American accent. They can't speak with an Australian
Like all the
one.
workers
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
And all of the all of the ads for it, all the commercials, is a really deep Southern American man trying to sound Australian.
Yeah.
That
Oh
would
my
be-
gosh, I'm like imagining that.
It'd be amazing. And just coming up with the most shrimp on the Barbie bullshit you can think of.
You put your scrimp on the queue.
And then you throw that bitch over an open flame. Oh god, I'd love it.
Kangaroo shit. I don't know. I'm not Australian.
Look- Maybe it's kangaroo meat. I don't fucking know. It's a steak. Just eat it. It might be beef, kangaroo, or whatever the fuck y'all eat down there.
Do you think
Wolf
kangaroo?
spiders.
Do you think kangaroo tastes good?
I don't know. There's kangaroo jerky.
Huh.
I don't think I've had. I think every time I go
I feel
to
like it'd be very like gamey,
probably is.
cause them bitches are fucking jacked.
Oh yeah, they're just full on muscle.
Like they can balance themselves on their tail to kick something.
Who do you think would win, a gorilla or a kangaroo? In a
Oh,
fight?
gorilla.
You think so?
Yeah, no doubt.
I
No
want-
doubt a gorilla.
I want to watch that.
I'll say if the kangaroo doesn't get a good kick in within the first 10 seconds, then the gorilla takes the fight. But if the kangaroo lands just a solid kick to like the jaw, the gorilla's down for the count. Like that's it. But then again, that video went around of that guy just completely sucker punching a kangaroo before, and the kangaroo just kind of stood there and took it like a champ. So
What if the gorilla just threw a dirty shot to the gut,
oh,
and then the kangaroo just stands there like, really? And then
And
bitch,
then
bitch
two-
slaps him with his tail.
two Joeys pop out of the pouch and is like, "I fuck."
Boy, fuck it.
It's a 3-on-1 now.
Start beating up the gorilla.
The two little Joeys annoy the piss out of the gorilla, take the mind off of the actual kangaroo, and the kangaroo just comes in for the kill.
Sucker punches. Boom. What animal matchups would you want to see?
Shark and a dolphin.
A shark and a dolphin?
Yeah, because I know the dolphin's gonna win.
That's too real. I don't care about that.
I
I want to watch it. I want to watch a woolly mammoth take on a rhino.
want to see an elephant versus a giraffe.
It'd just be the snooper. What the fuck?
Trunk. It's
That's
called a
it.
Trunk.
The trunk.
I swear, Avery, I'm gonna say this every fucking episode, but you're a damn idiot. You know that?
It'd be
It's the snooper. The fucking what?
the long thing in front that looks like a paint is not. Anyway, so it'd just be
Jesus,
like it'd be the elephant trying to slap the giraffe with that, and the giraffe just swinging its head
Swinging
like a
it, yeah.
helicopter into the elephant. Oh, that'd be fuck. That'd
I'm
be
gonna see
awesome.
a lemur versus a koala.
I feel like that wouldn't be too fun
But, it could be.
because the lemur would just hop around.
Yeah.
But then, like, as soon as the koala gets his hands on it,
done.
just ripping it
Yeah,
apart like a
yeah.
savage. Two gorillas versus a hippo. Because hippos don't give a fuck.
That's true. Mm.
What about a shark versus a moose?
The fuck? How? What?
Yeah.
What?
Because moose can swim. They can swim, like, I think 30 meters deep. That's a lot of meters.
Shark's gonna take that fight.
I don't know what
easy.
that is in real measurements, but
Shark would take that fight easy.
I just want to see it. I think it'd be funny.
Oh, 30 meters is like 64 feet?
Sure, that's enough.
I can't do that off the top of my head. I'm wrong. 30 meters is like 100 feet.
I think it's 90.
98.5.
There we go. I think that would be interesting. Not really. 'Cause, I mean, the moose is going to get torn to shreds, but I'd like to see that.
I'm trying to think, like,
What about a gorilla
versus a honey badger?
versus the Rock?
What about a gorilla versus The Rock, Big Show, and Stone Cold Steve Austin?
You gotta throw John Cena in there. He won't see it coming.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck. I want to end the episode right now because you're pissing me off. Throw John Cena in there with some camouflage. There ain't no way you're going to be able to see that motherfucker.
100 sloths versus 1 gorilla.
Okay, since you brought that arena scenario up, there's, you've seen it before, but, how many 4-year-olds do you think you could take on before they overcome, like, before you lose?
Do I have any weapons, or is it just me?
We'll start with just you.
4-year-olds.
Mm-hmm. How many 4-year-olds could you take on at one time and not lose?
I think at least 50.
At least,
maybe 100.
Really? 50?
50 to 100.
Wow.
Dude, there is so much pent-up anger against children in me.
Oh, okay.
Like, relentless.
Okay, so if it's just you, but they have, like, a stick.
A stick?
Each one of them has a stick.
How big's the stick?
Big enough for them to carry. I mean, it's a 4-year-old. It can't be that big.
But is it kind of thick, or is it just like the ones you would
It's a 4-year-old. It
and
can't be
play
that
like
big.
a gun?
Like a Switch.
Oh, that hurts.
But
Probably-
they're 4 years old, so.
Probably still like 50.
Really?
I mean, a Switch really isn't going to do that much.
I mean, all you have to do is
It's going to hurt.
all you have to do is disarm 2 of them, and then you've got double switch and just.
Yeah, but then the Switches aren't. Are we killing them, or are we just injuring them?
To where they can't fight anymore.
Okay. Yeah, still like, I'd say 40 to 50 of them.
Okay.
With just the Switch, you can power through a Switch.
I was thinking more along the lines of like 20.
That's it. You think you could only take out 24-year-olds with Switches?
I don't know. Because it depends on,
I feel like there's a lot of people from the north. Like, if we have any northern listeners that don't know what, or outside of the U.S. that don't know what a Switch is. A Switch is a very southern thing to say, and all it is
it's a very pretty
is a
much
stick
it's a
with
very,
thorns.
Yes, and it's a very flexible stick with thorns. So
Yeah.
like, it'll give, but when it hits, it fucking hits.
And it's got the thorn, so it cuts in. Anyway.
That's what we got beat with.
Yeah. And you think you could only take 20?
Well, it depends on the formation. Because think about it. Like, if I'm in the center and there's a ring of 4-year-olds around me, I could obviously take more than 20 on.
Are they doing the whole...
But if they're in a whole fucking formation, like the Civil War, and they all charge at me at once, I don't know how to take that on. Other than just bolting toward the, like, a side and clotheslining whoever's in my path.
Actually, the best thing to do would be, as they charge, you charge. For one, it looks fucking epic, and then you just leap into the center of the crowd. Because you gotta think, all those 4-year-olds are probably gonna be about fucking knee, thigh height. You know, they're not very tall. So you can leap, like, right over them and land right in the middle of them. And then your body weight, even though, like, you don't weigh a whole lot, that's going to take out quite a few of them just from the jump. And then from there, you just start, like, throwing hands. I'm talking punching, kicking, everything. Because just about everything is going to land on their head. So you're taking all of them out that way.
True.
And then you take it from a crowd to one to then you're in the middle. And all you got to do is fucking fist open and spin for a bit.
Fucking Beyblade their ass.
Yeah, just... and it's just... Ding. One after another. Your hand's going to hurt.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, hopefully you got some boots on and just start skull crushing.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Okay, so maybe 50.
I think I'm going to jail.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially when you start saying fucking curb stomping a 4-year-old.
How many mice do you think you could take on?
Oh, fuck. Probably about the same amount. Because they're faster and smaller, so they're a harder target. And they
bite.
imagine just them running up your legs and then...
I don't know how much the kids will bite you.
I don't know.
Mice will bite.
Dude. I don't know. 4th graders are mean as fuck.
God, could you imagine coming out of that and you've just got like teeth marks all over you and like scratches and shit?
Jesus. Fucking switch marks on your back.
Yeah,
and
just be fucked up, yo. You look like you just came from a
a
fucked up
couple,
orgy.
a couple broken fingers.
Your hands all swollen up from punching 4-year-olds in the head. Okay, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Stop. Why'd you ask me this?
I don't know, because you brought up the fucking arena scenario, and I was like, well, this was a joke for a while.
And so it's like, hey, let's make Avery fight kids. This will be funny. You sick fucker.
This is all hypothetical.
Oh. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Avery.
This has been the Evolution Failed Us podcast.